The mind believes that there is something that needs to be done. It feels the world as unfinished, and the present as a passage towards something else. This feeling, which is really just dissatisfaction, is the basis of all intention, the impulse to act, to know, to correct. This is the libido, the eros, the will to life. It is a blind emotional energy which influences the construction of this dualistic experience, comprised of self and other. By wanting to affect reality, we create a division between the one who acts and that which is acted upon. Spirituality exists as a practice and a path, as a means to escape our bondage, and many of those who walk this path do not realize that the very attempt to escape bondage is what strengthens bondage. That is, it is bondage itself that tries to escape bondage, doing that tries to escape doing, ignorance that tries to escape ignorance, like a dog trying to run away from its tail. The great mistake is in seeing ignorance as an obstacle to be removed, while in fact the only obstacle is the will to remove obstacles, which is, in turn, ignorance. Will and intention are facilitated by the presumption of a self who could influence reality through thoughts. The world around us is the outward expression of this trying to be. The more the mind tries to secure reality, the more reality appears as solid, distant, and other. Reality is made real by our assertion of reality upon it. As such, the barrier and the effort to break it are exactly the same thing. If you see this, then it becomes perfectly obvious that there is nothing to be done. This is the absolute fact of the matter, because the energy of doing is precisely the appearance of the illusion of duality. The moment the movement tries to stop itself, it moves. So, the understanding cannot arrive at where it wants to go through action or reason, because both belong to the same movement of trying and intention and will. And yet, simply saying there is nothing to do is not enough. We want to understand why nothing can be done. But this wanting to understand is precisely something to do, and so we can never understand why there is nothing to do while wanting to understand it, for that would be like wanting not wanting. The wanting to understand why simply accepting that nothing can be done to become free is the thing that needs to stop in order to become free. The reason we develop all these complex spiritual philosophies and paths is to give the intellect and ego something to work with. It is to do just enough to convince the intellect that surrendering does not lead to nihilism, or apathy, or despair. And, at a more general level, the purpose of spirituality is to provide something concrete to the world which can influence all human life in a direction that makes surrender more easy. But you as an individual do not need it. All that is important is already immediately present to us, and it is only the attempt to explain or justify what is immediately present which makes the truth seem difficult or hidden or beyond our grasp. You must decide, and you can do it right now. Will you accept reality, or will you deny it? Reason cannot leap beyond the structure of reason. To go beyond this, it requires faith. Not in the sense of an unjustifiable belief, because there is no proper object of belief, but in the sense of trust in the completeness of immediacy, and a willingness to stop interfering with whatever is going on. Even this is saying too much, because we cannot stop interfering. The interfering happens by itself. What we must accept, deeply, is the possibility that our trying to interfere with this spontaneous interfering might stop on its own. Or not. Just be okay with the way it all unfolds naturally, because when reason bows to silence, and we take faith that this is okay, then what was always awake shines without obstruction, and appearances free themselves in the moment they arise. The path ends where it begins, in the recognition that there was nowhere to go. Everything is just happening. The attempt to reach reality was the only separation from it. Nothing to get, but nothing missing.